Hello Aquarius, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for the first week of Feb of 2019. Aquarius, this is a general reading, so take out of it what you will. So we have a very interesting card over here, and I think the message within itself is very interesting. We have Six of Cups, we have the Magician, we have the High Priestess over here, and there is additional commentary to this reading. Comes in the form of this rune. It's called Rufus. This rune is representing the getaway, the fawn, and also the giant, the shadow. And with because what I'm feeling, the Magician is telling you whatever is happening here is telling you about going forward. It's believing in yourself, knowing that you have the abilities, and even though you might be afraid of certain things in your life, or at least to be unsure of, this is urging you to move forward. Let me do the deep dive when it comes to those cards, and I'm going to kind of try to put more light into it. So when it comes to Six of Cups, Six of Cups is depicting this equilibrium. It's talking about stability, it's talking about this balance. It speaks of the message of the balance between the mind and soul in general. It also speaks of the gratitude and generosity. Quite often it's linked with children and childhood and looking back, guilty pleasures sometimes, the innocence, but also happy memories and inner peace. And in general speaks about a learning process as well as memories and things that made you happy in the past. Can also represent that the past efforts they might bring rewards into the present. And also Six of Cups is talking about, or kind of wants you to prompt you, and speaks of the choice of the right path that has to be chosen with the heart rather than our own selfish choices. So that's what kind of what this Six of Cups is talking about. So because for me the Six of Cups is a background. It is in the background. The Magician, for the Magician in general, it speaks of, for some of you, the Six of Cups is going to represent inheritance. For some of you, it's going to be represent this kind of healthy base on which you would like to build on your future on. And this is representing this kind of phase that you might already have planned for something, or you have a basis for planning. And it also standing for this opportunity to take on responsibilities and put things in order in your life and allow positive and new beginnings comes to your life. The Magician is saying, I second that. The Magician, yes, I have everything in what is needed for me to go through this getaway, and this getaway is representing by this rune. It's representing by this facing your own limitations and understanding that sometimes the fears that are taking the best out of it. Best out of us is to it talks about, this one is talking about that inner work that has to be done within ourselves. It's talking about taking a decision and not regretting decisions that we are making. So that kind of also links with the Six of Cups over here, because what if decisions or kind of life choices we are making based on fear-based mentality, this rune it's here to tell you that because of that you might be acting out of weakness, and this is all about whatever torn, because it's representing also torn. It's about pulling out this torn, because it's in your side and it's not allowing you to be your to live and to act to your full potential. And that's what the Magician is telling me as well. So the Magician over here, it's standing for the principle of one. It's this masculine energy of creation, of going forward, of new beginnings, of new possibilities, of knowing that everything is possible, skills, self-confidence. So don't allow something that is there in the shadows yet still to knock you off your stride. And the High Priestess, you might almost have like a dreams, or you might have this kind of premonitions or gut feelings, and it's almost something is coming to you in the forms of either dreams or feelings, or this kind of, it's almost like something is trying to get to you from your unconscious to your conscious. That's what I'm getting. But if I were to read those cards on a very artificial, very kind of superficial level, what I would say, Aquarius, that things are going to be on the up, things are improving. Six of Cups is urging you to make choices. It's about giving and taking. It's all about the gratitude, but also about building something on solid foundations. It might be, like I said, for some of you it might be financial, some of you are going to be emotional, it might be also to do with the inheritance. Magician is indication of the will, of the movement forward, to do with the way how you think, that's how you act, and is representing opening or starting a new chapter, is representing the know-how, is representing it's also representing positive outcomes and success. It also speaks about the what I would say, it also speaks about need of communication, making connections with other people, and becoming your own person. So with the High Priestess, she's talking about things that are working, because she's linked with the moon, and moon is all about things that we are we might feel, but we might not be fully aware of. So this is about certain things that are going to come to the light, things that are going to surface. She is talking about duality. She's talking about the need of unity. She's talking about things coming from unconscious to our conscious. She's talking about also some kind of spiritual forces coming into our lives, and talking about the understanding of the higher truths that come from the dreams and intuition. So it's kind of more of the same, because she kind of speaks in tandem with this rune, so they kind of have the same meaning. It's almost like something going to surface, come to the surface. But also she's talking about what I'm hearing is the piece of the puzzle. It's going to be kind of understanding, you're going to see something from new perspective, or you're going to gain new knowledge, new perspective, something that's going to allow you to have this illumination, this kind of better understanding. And also what I would say over here, Aquarius, there's another thing that is coming, and she also, for some of you, going to represent this new period of anticipation. because you're going to have this kind of feeling of a greater success in the future as well. So it's almost you going to, the High Priestess is going to be this motivation for you, the drive between the doing of the Magician over here. And she also speaks about listening to your gut instinct, because she represents this idea that I seek myself through the way how I feel, and kind of listening to your inner voice. So that might be the higher self, intuition, whatever and however you choose to call it. And I think because you're going to gain this better overview, and that might be to do with the connection to your higher consciousness, or actually going and diving into your unconscious mind, there will be something that is beneath the surface. Once again, that's what I'm seeing is the surface. It's going to come to the picture, and if you are unable to view the whole picture now, you will, and that's going to be driven once again by your intuition. So that is the overall message for you, Aquarius, for the first week of Feb. Thank you for tuning, and bye for now. If this reading has resonated with you, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please feel free to go to my website www.tarotwithmishka.co.uk, or alternatively you can email me at mishka@tarotwithmishka.co.uk. If you'd like to find me on Facebook, just simply type in Tarot with Mishka. I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning in, and bye for now.